Hey, Shalom, what's going on, everyone? 7RD Vermont. Go how your kingdom of heaven is at hand, here with another video entitled A Treasure Hidden in the Field. Matthew, the 13th chapter, verse 44. It reads, Again, the kingdom of heaven is like unto treasure hid in a field, the which, when a man hath found, he hideth, and for joy thereof goeth and selleth all that he hath, and buyeth that field. Powerful words by our brother and Messiah and our King, Yahushua, giving a vital lesson for his contemporaries, even us today, to understand and comprehend. These words were words spoken in parabolic form, but he wanted us to understand. He wanted us to uncover. He wanted us to decode what was being conveyed. Because he was talking to the covenant people, a treasured people. Why do I say treasured people? Well, I go all the way back to Exodus, the 19th chapter and verse 5. We're talking about a treasure. These are the words of the Most High. He was speaking to Moses, and he said, Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed, and keep my covenant, then ye shall be a peculiar treasure unto me above all people. But check this out. For all the earth is mine. There's a scripture in Psalm 24:1. It talks about all the earth is Yah and the fullness thereof. I'm giving you clues now. I'm giving you clues to this title. A treasure hidden in the field. The treasure, according to the Most High, in Exodus 19:5, or the people that he established the covenant with. Let me read it again. Now therefore, if ye will obey my voice indeed and keep my covenant. That right there is the kicker. That is what joined these people with the Most High. And yet all of us know that the Most High, no one and no entity and no being can even come close to subduing the Most High. So when the Most High establish a word, it's established forever. In Psalm 119:89, forever thy word is settled in heaven. This is a proclamation that the Most High gave to a people. And he said it himself. He said, then ye shall be my peculiar treasure. So what we see, Yahshua, given this parable, he was given the jewels of the kingdom, the pearls of the kingdom. The treasure is the covenant people, according to Exodus 19:5. It's just that it's been hidden. What does that mean? The covenant people didn't know. They are not aware of who they are. They don't know how precious they are. Everything about the covenant people is precious. Not because they're so great. It's because what the Most High Yah has proclaimed over their lives. Why do I say that? Well, in Ezekiel, the 16th chapter, in the 3rd verse, it reads as follows. Again, the word of Yah came to me saying, Son of man, cause Jerusalem to know her abominations, Jerusalem, the covenant people, and say, Thus say Yahuwah, thy sovereign one, unto Jerusalem. Thy birth and thy nativity is of the land of Canaan. Thy father was an Amorite, and thy mother a Hittite. And as for thy nativity, in the day thou wast born, thy navel was not cut, neither was thou washed in water to supple thee. Thou wast not salted at all, nor swaddled at all. None I pitied thee, to do any of these unto thee, to have compassion upon thee. But thou was cast out in the open field. There go that field again. Didn't we just read Yahshua say the kingdom of heaven is like a treasure in the field? What made and what produced the treasure? It's the word of the Most High. It's valuable. The word of the Most High is priceless. The word of the Most High is precious. It cannot be measured. It's limitless. Let me read on. Verse 5. None I pitied thee, to do any of these unto thee, to have compassion upon thee, but thou wast cast out in the open field, to the loathing of thy person, in the day that thou wast born. And when I passed by thee and saw thee polluted in thine own blood, I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. Check that out. The Most High said it. Live. Yea, I said unto thee, when thou wast in thy blood, live. And we have, once again, the phenomenon of repetition in Scripture, which brings more attention to what the narrative is portraying, what the narrative is conveying. When the Most High said live, that made us peculiar. That made us a treasure. That made us distinct. It made us unique. The treasure, according to the Most High, in Exodus 19:5, is the covenant people, us. And every fiber of who we are is precious to our oppressors. We just don't know it. That's why they exploit us. They have exploited us down through the annals of time. They exploited our inventions. They exploited our culture. They exploited our land. They even exploited our skin. Don't you know that the DNA that's in our skin and the melanin that's in our skin, they use it for suntan lotion? They have used us for everything in the earth. They exploited our bodies. They exploited our organs. Many professions have been started through the exploitation of our bodies and our organs. They exploited our skills, our creativity, even our connection to the universe. Because when you read in Exodus, the 19th chapter and verse 5, he said that you would be my peculiar treasure. Then he went on to say that the whole earth is mine. This is very, 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 very important, brothers and sisters, for us to understand. So the treasure is the covenant people. What's been hidden? Us, the covenant people, not being aware of who we are. Our oppressors, they understood who we are. And that's why they exploited us to the max. But it's time for us to find out who we are. This is why when Yahshua said, when a person find this treasure, when you find the proclamations that the Most High have made and the covenant that he have made with you, then you begin to understand. You begin to sell out. You begin to reject all of the ideologies and all the dogma and doctrines and indoctrinations through the church and through the higher learned institutions. You begin to reject because you knew it wasn't nothing but a glass ceiling. You knew it was a cap that was placed on the treasured people, according to Exodus 19:5. So the treasure is the people of the covenant, us. What's been hidden is the knowledge of who we are. That's why Yahshua said in Luke, the 18th chapter, I believe, where he said what's been hidden and what's been done in the dark shall come to the light. And when you look at the book of Revelation, what does that mean? Reveal, to uncover, to unfold. Because things have been hidden. What's been hidden? The covenant people. What's been hidden? That Yahshua, even his name was hidden, but now that has come to the light. His people is coming to the light. And the reconnection of our brother Messiah and him connecting us to the Father is coming down, is flowing, and it's materializing each and every day. What's been hidden is coming to the light. What is the field? We've already read it, where the Most High say, all the earth is mine. That's the field. We already read it when we read Ezekiel 16:3, when the Most High said we was cast into the field. The field is the earth. The Most High say in Psalm 24:1, the earth is Yah and the fullness thereof. The covenant that we have with the Most High is through our brother Messiah and in the earth. That's what it was said in Genesis 1:26. When the Most High created the heaven and earth, he said, let them have dominion. Many people think about heaven as some place in the sky going off somewhere. No, it's right here on the earth, the Father's creation. So look at what our enemies tried to do to us. They tried to annihilate us, but they couldn't. They couldn't decimate us. They couldn't crush us. They couldn't demolish us because we got the word of the Most High, the eternal word of the Most High that have been placed on our lives. Think about the scripture where it says, wherever your treasure might be, there will your heart also be. The treasure is connected to the heart. So when the Most High said, you my peculiar treasure, we are connected to his heart, along with being the apple of his eye, as it says in Zechariah. We must come to the realization. We must wake up and realize the power that has been placed in this covenant with his people. The world can't get salvation without the truth being exposed. The truth has been hidden. As I said in Isaiah 59 and I think 14, truth has fallen in the street and justice is standing for. Why? Because the covenant people have been lying dormant, as it says in Revelation, where it says for 3 days people, they rejoiced over the two witnesses. Who are the two witnesses? The covenant people. Judah and Israel, the covenant people, the land and the seed. The seed is the covenant people. The land is what the Most High said when he said, all the earth is mine, which is the field. The treasure, the hidden treasure, is the people of the book, the covenant people. The field is the covenant people, how they were scattered according to Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 68th verse. They were scattered to the four corners of the earth. Not only in Deuteronomy, we read it in Isaiah 11 and 12. The Father will regather us from the four corners of the earth. Ezekiel 39 and 27, we were scattered to the four corners in the earth. The field is the earth. That's where we were scattered. They took us to the four corners of the earth. The Father allowed them to take us to the four corners of the earth. And everywhere we went, the world, the society in that region prospered and flourished. We must understand how valuable we are, not how valuable we are on our own, but what the Most High said. He said, live. We must understand that, brothers and sisters. Once you come to the realization, once you come to the knowledge of this truth and the responsibility that the Most High had placed on us, we come to the knowledge that we've been supported by the Most High simply because he said live. They couldn't annihilate us because the Most High, he assisted us. They couldn't demolish us because the Most High gave us courage to move on through that proclamation of him saying live. Our enemies and our foes have been neutralized by the Most High through that proclamation of him saying live. And they've been offset and they will ultimately be subdued. This is why they don't want us to find out. This is why we have so many people fighting against this truth. But we must understand that more and more people coming out of the delusion, coming out that which have been covered up, encrypted and encoded. We are discovering the wealth of the Father's word and the wealth of our brother Messiah and the wealth of our connection with our brother Messiah in the earth. That's why New Jerusalem is going to come down like a bride adorned for a wedding to this earth. It's immeasurable. It's priceless. We must understand what's going on, brothers and sisters. And once you understand and once you find out, you will begin to sell out all these dogmas and all of this indoctrination that we've been under in the higher learning institutions and in these so-called churches, which was nothing but concocted institutions by the Gentile. This Neanderthaloid indoctrination. That's what it is. Once you really realize that and come to the full knowledge of it, you will begin to sell out. That's when the Most High said, once a person find out this treasure, they sell out. and buy into the truth of who we are, the truth of what the Most High said about us, and the truth of our brother Messiah and why he came, and the truth of how all this will be revealed, as Revelation has pointed out. This covenant is powerful. The word of the Most High is powerful, and we must understand what's really going on. We got a job to do. We got to tell the world the truth about the gospel, the Besorah, the truth, so they can receive real salvation, because it's going to be a literal kingdom that will be established in the earth. That's what the kingdom of heaven is like, and that's what our brother and Messiah was talking about in Matthew 13 chapter and 44th verse. A treasure hidden in the field. Shalom.